Dr. Gallagher. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So what are the most common myths and misconceptions when it comes to our pets?
Well, let's start with the old wives' tale, cats have 9 lives, which unfortunately is not true. I think that started because cats were always, jumping or falling from high places and landing on their feet. They seemed to cheat death. But our dogs and cats only have 1 life, and the best way for pet owners to make sure that that life is as long and healthy as possible is to schedule annual wellness exams with their veterinarian. You don't want to just be taking your dog or cat into the vet when they're sick. You want to go in for a planned exam to make sure that they're up to date on their vaccines, that they're having their teeth checked, that we listen to their heart, check their joints. If they're a little chubby, we can talk about nutrition. So that's an important point for pet owners to be aware of.
And are table scraps ever okay?
Table scraps are not my favorite. If you look here, we have a 1-ounce piece of cheese. If you feed that cheese to a 10-pound cat, it's the equivalent of a person eating 3 chocolate bars. So table scraps are considered empty calories and really should be avoided. We want to be feeding our dogs and cats precisely balanced nutrition. A food like Hill's Science Diet is great because it's formulated for their specific life stage and any special needs that they have. It is precisely balanced nutrition to give them everything that they need without any excess nutrients that might be harmful to them.
And some people say that dairy is okay for cats, while others say it isn't. Is it okay?
Some kitties are lactose intolerant, so if you feed them milk or cream or yogurt, it's going to upset their stomach just like a lactose intolerant person.
And why do dogs wag their tails?
So dogs absolutely wag their tails when they're happy, which is what everyone thinks about. But there are some dogs that can wag their tails when they're nervous or upset. The only way our dogs and cats can communicate with us is via body language, and they're actually very complex signals that they give us. They don't have the luxury of talking to us, which would make my job a whole lot easier if they could. So pet owners really need to kind of tune into their dog and cat and look at what they're trying to tell them. And I think that will help people strengthen their relationship with their pets.
And are there any other myths we should know about?
Another good one is, I have a big backyard. I can just let my dog go hang out there and he'll get all the exercise that he needs. And that's actually not usually the case. Dogs and cats need mental and physical stimulation. So, you really want to get out into that backyard with your dog, run around, throw the ball, go for a walk around the block. I don't love for kitties to go outside because I think it's safer for them to stay inside, but there are plenty of things you can do to stimulate your cat. This little feeding toy is great. You put the food in there and the cat has to bat it around to get the food out, and it's a great way to engage your cat. They make these for dogs as well.
And do you have any additional tips or information you'd like to share with us?
Well, all of the tips that I talked about today are available at hillspet.com, and people can go there for plenty of information on nutrition for their dogs and cats.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Have a great afternoon.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye-bye.